Alrighty guys, g'day, welcome. How are we all doing today, ladies and gents? Hope you're all well. Welcome to another London session. Good morning, good afternoon, and as always, a very good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, so charts are looking okay today. Gold potentially setting up for what could be a buy or a sell. That sounds like it's breaking down really nicely, doesn't it? Gives us an option, but what I mean by that is we're not far off potential options on either a buy or sell right now on gold from what I can see. And even GJ looks like it may provide a potential sell option very shortly, so we better get underway with the analysis, guys. And as always, we can start with the GJ. In the meantime, guys, make sure to hit that like button, let the others know we are on stream, and I'll get to the chat shortly. And we will start with GJ. So what we can see is the weekly once again is starting to drop a little bit, pulling back now, so it is forming a bearish candle, has tapped into a level of support to the left hand side, bouncing off it. Yesterday we created that upper wick. The current candle though has not much of an upper wick, but is at the moment forming a bearish candle. So based off that, we know the structure is technically bearish at the moment. What we're going to do is we're going to mark in the current daily candles high, see what we've got below it, above it, sorry, see what we've got below it as well. We're marking the current daily candles low and see what we've got below that level as well. So structure wise bearish, but counter probability wise to the upside. Onto the 4 hour, we have just recently formed a support, a weak support. So based off that, we'd have a potential option to sell it below that point there, but we may have a potential option to sell it prior to that. So I'm just going to mark in that level of support. We've got some support further to the downside. Structure wise, we do remain bearish, but we are forming a series of high lows, higher highs within the micro trend. As far as resistance, going to mark in that level for the time being. And let's quickly go down to the 30. And what we can see is, I can now just adjust this. All right. So the 30-minute is technically bearish in structure as well, so the bias is still completely to the downside, guys. What we've got currently is a candle which broke the high of the previous candle. At that point, I had a high low, higher high, and it's now broken the low of that candle, so it is now engulfing. So what I am looking at on GJ, I'm just going to mark in a resistance. The current daily candle is high. What I'm looking at on GJ currently is, if we were to close below this candle's low, create a bit of an upward on a new candle, then I feel there's a high probability that point there would make sense that price would come back down towards that 185 flat level. So issue being, as it's been throughout the week on GJ, is the stop loss. You could potentially be using a 15-minute though, 15-minute candle. If this candle closes a weak bullish candle, or even as is, that to me is another catalyst for a sell, and your stop loss should be okay at that point there. It gives you a decent stop loss. It'll give you about 20 pip stop loss, which is as good as you're going to get with GJ these days, and that to me would be sufficient enough. 15's at a bit of support, but I like the formation of the 30. The 30 is about to close, as is the hourly. I like the closure on the hourly as well. So that is what I'm seeing quickly on GJ. Looks like we could get potential options, so hopefully that makes sense. So sells below the resistance, potential sells very shortly, and if we do respect this support, then there's going to be options to buy it as well, guys. We just play the range, obviously below it as well, seeing we have form of support in the current daily candle. If we break below that support, at that point there's a high probability we will come back down. There is some pretty clean traffic to the left, potentially come back down towards that current weekly candle's low. So that is GJ, and looks like we're pushing a little bit too far just now. All right, one more option: interruption candle, limit order sell, back below that bullish candle. We've made an impulse to the downside, got this one candle closing back bullish, new candle. If it pulls back, creates an upper wick, tapping into that level, stop loss back above the high. That could be a potential option. I just quickly want to look at gold. All right, hopefully that makes sense, guys. Let's quickly do some analysis on gold. The weekly is forming bearish, strong bearish, lower high, lower low to the previous. What we have done throughout the week is every pullback's been met by resistance on the minor time frame, and we have continued to do so. Today though, however, this is pretty much a day behind GJ. We had a very similar situation on GJ yesterday with the candle closing back strong bearish near its low with a long upper wick. Current candle is pulling back quite significantly into that previous daily candle, which, to be honest, the closure of that previous daily would suggest we grab liquidity from the upside. There's really not much of a need for us to pull back all that far into that candle if we were to continue bearish. So now we've done so, there'll be options to buy it. Looking at the 4 hour, structure is technically still bearish in the 4 hour. Daily structure was bullish, 4 hours bearish. Got a bit of lag, guys, a bit frustrating, but we'll make do. That's the most recent support. Resistance, we're going to mark that level in. 30 minute, so the 30 minute is also still technically bearish from this big impulse from the start of the week. So it's all just micro trend at the moment. What I'm seeing is though we are consolidating. We've formed a support on the way up. We've got 3 minutes remaining, it's all good. Now, if we were to close below it, in my opinion, it's high probability we come back down towards that 23.89 sort of level. So it just depends on the closure below, but that is the most recent support we've formed the way up. As I always mention, those levels become potential entry points for the sellers or the buyers. Now, if we are to bounce off it, what I'd like to see just now is, let's go down to the 15-minute time frame. We can see we're just consolidating on the M15 time frame. So if we were to start to close above the consolidation on the M15, then at that point there, we've grabbed some more liquidity from the current area consolidation, creating another higher high within the current daily candle. At that point there, I think it's a high probability price to come towards that 24 flat sort of level. So for me, I'd be definitely looking for the buys above 23.96 on gold. The bias is technically bearish at the moment with the weekly, the 4 hour, and the M30 being bearish in structure. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. It does. I know it was pretty quick, but I wanted to get that out of the way because there were potentially going to be some options. So hopefully it makes sense. If it does, let me know. Smash that like button, guys. All right. Make or break. Let's see. Just over 1.5 minutes remaining for this candle. Gold looks like it's going to be stuck within a consolidation. So let's see on GJ. Now the way this candle currently is forming, likely going to need require a interruption entry. So what that would mean is price, there'll be an entry point around 416 according to IC markets. That's the lowest point of that bullish candle in between. So at this rate, that's where I'm going to likely look for an entry. Upon the pullback, tapping into that level. Now I'm just going to go for wider stop loss. Doc, good morning to you. Franco, good morning to you. Brad, good afternoon to you, mate. Carl F, good morning as always. So let's see, guys. I want it to close about 10 pips below. Because this sheer volume right now, it's just still there in GJ. There's still a lot of volume. So I want it to close more than just the usual 5 pip below. One last check of gold. All right. All right. I'm going to set a sell limit on GJ. If it breaks, man, that's the other option. It's the other option, but the stop loss once again. GJ sells. I mean, he could be in sells right now, guys. I wanted to try to go for the limit order, but I can understand. Look, if it breaks its own low again, so the limit order is kind of off. It's not really an option at the moment, seeing we've broken a lot of the previous count already, so I'm just going to remove that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set a sell stop now at the low of the current candle, and I'll just use the stop loss wherever the current candle pulls up to. That'll be my stop loss. The low is 226. So I set a sell stop at 210. My stop loss is just above the current candle's high. That's what I'm looking at on GJ. So I'm not in yet. About to be low. Now I am. Let's see. Nice quick start. Been a lot of volume on GJ throughout the day. I actually got my stop loss a little bit higher up. I might just adjust it now a little bit to just a little bit lower down. I had it basically at the open of that previous candle. Well, I've got a smaller position because the sheer volume, like I said, it's just nuts on GJ. So what I've just adjusted my stop loss to, where is it? 520. Gold up to gold rejecting. So we'll see. Jay, good morning to you, brother. Been a while, I haven't seen you on stream for a while. Hope you're well. All right, pulling back. DJ, gonna do the dirty on me. I really feel in this situation though, it is best to give it a wider stop loss, give it room to breathe, because it's just got enormous volume right now. All right, looks like I'm gonna get taken out, which is all right. Still, in my opinion, it's an entry I would take every day of the week. So it's just one of those ones. If it doesn't work, yeah, I'm gonna get taken out. Volume is crazy at the moment. Yep, I'm gone. First loss on stream for a long time, guys. Oh shit, better put that back up. So yeah, is what it is. The volume moving, still got a heap of volume right now on GJ. unfortunately, not going the way I want it to go. So all good, gave it a crack. But as per the usual, as I've been mentioning all week, very, very low risk on GJ at the moment. It's just not worth it going full ball on GJ. It's just way too volatile. A lot more volatile than gold. So there's the loss, his first loss in probably 6 weeks. All good. We'll move on to have a look. Gold could present. Smash the like button, guys. That was tough. To me, it's not a bad entry at all. To be honest, again, it's an entry I take every day of the week. I like that closure, that previous candle, the liquidity candle, upper wick, broke the low of the previous, closed near its low, popped up, popped down, popped back down after it popped up again. So that usually be a solid entry, but for whatever reason it's not at this point. It's with the structure as well, so it's what it is. But yeah, took a win after the stream yesterday. The analysis playing out as per the analysis at the end of the stream. Did call it into the VIP. Some of the guys took it as well, which was good to see. Alright, so I'll be way on gold now. Now with GJ, my lot size right now on GJ is about a quarter of what it normally is because of the volume. I've mentioned it to the guys in VIP. I recommend wider stop loss and a lot smaller lot size, and just let it do its thing, because there's no point securing at 10 on GJ. These stop losses are generally a lot wider. GU just did some analysis pre-stream on GU. It's looking good for, again, both options for the buy and the sell. Just got to wait for it to clear this area. It's created up within the current daily. It's bounced off a 4-hour support, create a high, pull back to create a high, potentially a high low just now. So if it was to break above and close above the high against the structure, but bouncing off 4-hour support, creating that high within the 30-minute micro trend, will make sense for me to look for a potential buy option. And obviously it sells below. There's not a lot wrong with that, to be honest, guys. It's one of those ones, is what it is. By the way, guys, members, I've sent a link. I don't know if any of you are there or not, but alright, let's see if we can get some sells on gold. going on, guys? Why are we all so quiet? Talk to me. Let me know. Are you all licking your wounds? I apologize. Alright, we're just gonna watch gold. Oh, left? Yeah, I got wrecked by JJ, completely wrecked. Just yeah, but it made sense. The trade made sense. It's not like it was a forced trade or anything, but it just completely wrecked me. Had about a pip and a half, 2 pip profit at one point, and then it just completely bounced. Completely. So, all good. First loss on stream for, I swear it's about 6 weeks. And yeah, okay, I haven't taken many trades the last 2 weeks, but prior to that, we're taking trades sometimes twice a day and pretty much at least daily. We're taking a trade. It's my second loss in about 2 months, personally as well. So it happens, you're allowed to take losses. Left? Yeah, well, that's the thing. And I'll post it on IG. I took a loss. No point hiding away from it. It's all part of it. I think most appreciate it when you try to be open about everything. That's just the reality of trading. But you reassess and you keep doing the same shit. And so now I'm more focused on gold. GJ is now a bit all over the shop. It's pretty much back in consolidation. So gold could present. Help us out, guys. Hit that like button if you could. I was just printing barcodes at the moment. Need to wait for it to clear it in our direction, and then it will become, in my opinion, more probable. So that's what I'll likely be doing. You guys are welcome to share your thoughts, and I can take a look for you. Do some analysis on Bitcoin shortly. I'll just wait to let TikTok on. You got a buy stop on gold. So you're looking for back above the high. Yeah, I'm looking for gold buys above it, but I'm gonna need to wait and see. Seeing it's just pure consolidation on 15. Gonna need to see minimum closure in either below or above for potential entries at this point. Preferable with a 30-minute as well, so 15 tying into a closure of a 30. Wait and see. Meantime, welcome to the people on TikTok. Who's been watching the Olympics? To be honest, I've not watched a second of it. I watched one game of the basketball, but otherwise I've not bothered. Was also looking for GU buys, but it's left station, didn't board. Oh shit, it has, hasn't it? I think EU is doing similar. EU looks mid, EU look good. So major's moving without gold at the moment. Mario, good day to you, mate. So let's see, we're just waiting on gold patiently. No, I'm not taking any impulse entry, I'm waiting for a closure. Nice strong closure. What's up? Not much, brother. We're just looking at potential gold sells, waiting for closure below support in the next 10 minutes. Been loving the Olympics in all its controversy, but really good stuff. Skateboarding, biking. You see the 50-year-old skateboarding, the team. No, 51-year-old, really. Skateboarder. No idea. Good on them though. Well done. Crazy, isn't it? G'day TikTok, everyone. Sam, Stephen. You're in camera? No, it's not. I had that question yesterday. It's not Australian Capital Territory. It's analyse.confirm.trade, my friend. That's what it stands for. I should call it Vic FX. And you might get the picture. Or Melb FX. Hey, mate, for good for him, just for fun. Yeah, bloody unreal. It's just a massive achievement in itself to make an Olympic team at that age, especially skateboarding. I mean, not to be you know, prejudiced against age or anything, but I would assume most people who, if they are of that age in the Olympics, are probably the equestrian riders or some shit like that. That's what I would have thought if you'd have told me as someone who's like over 50. It's scary because I'm not all that far away from half century. Just mad you don't expect a middle-aged person to skateboard? No. Then again, some have been skateboarding the whole life, so Don Collar, good day to you, thank you for sharing. And Nanya, welcome guys. Abby, well, good day to you as well. Ben, not at all. Oh mate, half the time I don't know, I feel or don't feel it. Sometimes I feel like I'm 18. And there's those moments where you don't sleep much and you feel like you're more than your age, so you really start to value sleep once you get over 40. Welcome to you, mate. Hope you're well. Barman, do you know what happened? I have no idea, man. Not spoken to him for months. Don't wish any harm, I wish him luck, but I have no idea what's going on. It's none of my business, to be honest. But yes, streets of London, you do see some skateboarders to skateboarding to work. Oh, okay, good exercise. Yeah, you don't really see it here in Melbourne anymore. 51, new 31, supposedly. Stephen, is Forex currency exchange? What do you mean? I'm trading Forex. It's from a broker, so you get leverage, you borrow the broker's money. How does this work? Okay. Look, you just gonna have to keep watching. For me to explain it, it's gonna take forever. I mean, it's just Forex trade. I'm trading one currency for another. I'm trading this, currently trying to trade gold against the US dollar. So you can sell it, you can buy it, depending which direction you know, after you've done your analysis where you think it's going. I think it's about to go up, but I need to wait for a confirmation, and if so, I'm going to place a buy order on my broker. I better make sure I'm on call. Man, oh man, if this goes now, Kyle F, if you've still got your buy stop in, you're probably about to be triggered. Nimrod, g'day to you. Oh man, look at that. Yeah, well, Kyle, if you've been, you're probably at CP1 already. Wow, look at that volume. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that, guys. Raiders definitely left the building. I can't get in. There's no way of getting in just now. Not even a limit order. Or is there? This is a pause. We had an impulse up. We're now starting to impulse again. Create another impulse. Maybe. Steven, so you...
Hey, Justin.
G'day, brother. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, not bad, mate. GJ did me dirty before, but that's all good. It's all part of it.
Yeah, I've not looked at it for a while. Yeah, I gave up on that one.
Yeah, no, don't blame me. The volatility on GJ at the moment is berserk. It's unlike I've ever seen before on it, to be honest. Ah, man, look at gold.
That previous candle did not close quite as you would have been looking for it.
No, not the impulse. especially when you look in
that-
15. Coming from the consolidation, very difficult to get involved in that entry for me personally. But for
This one
those who
could have
did,
been awesome. Wow, look at it, bro.
ah man,
That's crazy.
it's fine, and I don't mind it. Like, I can accept it, but I'll, you know, for a stream, I want to get an entry, and now it's just gone.
Yeah. I think Euro USD also is looking good. I don't know how well. It's rejecting.
Yeah,
In my time frame, I was expecting it like if it, I don't know, it might still close well because still have more than 30 minutes.
with 2 hour.
So yeah, it would be nice.
It'd be
So
really
close.
nice if it closed engulfing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might still do that because it still has I think like 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So I don't trade it. Now I do trade. I trade only 2 pairs. So I just look at these ones.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just focusing on GA and GU.
Okay. GU as well.
Yeah, it's rejecting. Actually, I was not even interested in buying it.
Yeah. Okay.
At that point, if I would buy it, because if you look at the weekly candle, it's formed like very strong bearish. If I was to buy it, I would have to wait for it to go above yesterday's high. So.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. It's a fair weight though. It's a stronger, much stronger confirmation though, for sure.
I was not interested in buying it at that point because also if you look at it, well, your candle for yesterday closed bullish because mine closed big bearish.
Oh, okay. It's depending on the broker. Yeah, here it's closed at doji. Yeah, okay. So, yeah.
So if I am to do anything on that for concerning buys, it will have to break above that yesterday's high. Otherwise, I'm not interested in any buys on GU.
Yep, I think it's pretty good.
Because also if you, GA also, it has like really dropped. I had this set up like in the Asian session, but you know, for where I live, Asian is really like late night, early mornings. I went to bed, then I woke up, it's dumped already.
Yeah, GA,
so
man, look good too. Wow, that there screams to sell.
Even if on my, even like if I was going to buy it, I would have had it like way up here because my time frame was like, it was really good from even on the 1 hour or on the 2 hours. It looked way better from high.
Yeah,
from the high.
Just there on the 2 hour would have been nice.
Yeah. So I was looking at that at around 3 a.m. my time. It was still on this bullish dodge that closed here on this bullish candle.
Yeah.
But I went to bed and then I just woke up. It's done all that. So from now I'm just looking at it and seeing how it develops.
Bullish engulfing here would be nice as well in 30 minutes.
Yeah, a bullish engulfing would be good. And it looks it looks like really good on my broker. I don't know, on my broker the bullish engulfing is looking like if it would close bullish like above the previous bearish candle, that would be nice.
Yeah. No, it does look pretty good. Just going to draw this resistance in on gold again. Boomer, g'day to you. Saxy, good morning. Was on a call, yep. Gold almost going to, nice one. Nice one, brother, good work. HM, thank you for following. TikTok, Mario, no entry. Because for me, I was waiting for the closure because on 15, I was just consolidating. So I don't take impulse entries out of consolidation because how do you know it's going to be the trade? Doesn't mean that it can make a move, and obviously it has, but if I was to stick to my confluences that work for me and my rules, then that would not be an entry. But I can understand why people would take it, because you can say it's create a high low if it breaks the high, likely going to continue. But I look at it and say, well, why didn't this candle do it? And why, since if every candle try to break below and it doesn't, or it pulls back up, doesn't get close to breaking again. So how do I know this is going to be the one? And it so happens to be the one. I was hoping and wanting it to just close just above, but unfortunately do whatever it wants to do, doesn't have to listen to me, and it made the move in one go, and it's tapped into target. So what I'm to do now is I'm going to wait for London Open, and if we're up this high and we just pop straight up at the open, so if we start to do this out the low wick, I'm going to sell it because it taps into around the 50%. I'll let you guys know if it eventuates when I'm selling it. One of those ones where you just have to have your finger on the pulse if you are interested. Ben, g'day to you. Jared, Harry. So it took a, well, I took a GJ sell earlier and did not last long. Didn't go too well, but it was within the game plan and wasn't breaking any rules. So it's just one of those ones that didn't work. First loss on stream for more than 6 weeks. I was just here. Had a engulfing candle, had a liquidity engulfing candle, which is even stronger confluence. This candle broke below, popped back up. And as soon as it started to break its own low again, I had the sell stop back in at that point. Triggered me in, I had about 2.5 pip profit, and then it just ripped back up, completely ripped back up. Didn't last long. So it is what it is. All part of the Forex game. So still well up for the month. Haven't taken that many trades, but I'm still up. Very small entries on JJ.
Just about this trade you had earlier.
Yeah.
So if you look at it, like how about the 15? Then can we see the 15 minutes?
Yeah.
How it closed, please?
15 had a little bit of support.
Okay. Given that this other previous 15 minutes here closed bearish, right?
Yeah.
Looking at the M30 now, the previous candle like closed. What about it? Like, would it have been valid for you, given that the previous M30 closed bearish, and this one like basically break the high and then came back out to break that low? You could have entered like right there.
Yeah.
As it breaks that low.
Yeah. See, that probably, but that was prior to the stream. I wasn't on stream at that point. I started a stream. That's the closure. I started a stream here when this candle was developing.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. It would have been an entry, and that would have been a winning entry by the looks of it. Yeah, you would have had 17. You probably would have had enough to get to break even anyway. But yes, you are right, because it's a few things. It's a weak bullish candle. It's a liquidity candle as well. So if it breaks that weak bullish pause in between and continues, then it's likely it's likely to continue at that point. So that was probably the better entry, but it still did make sense. But yes, that would have been valid. That's all good. It's all part of it. Dan, well, good day to you, and fingers crossed, good day to you. Boomer gold, yeah. It's either now pull back, buy it, or pop straight up for a potential sell on a resistance. Dan, thank you for the follow. Angel, good day to you. Jordan, welcome guys, welcome. You can smash that screen for me. Apparently it's good on TikTok. We appreciate it. see if it follows, by the way. All right. And look at that. Good things. Tapped into that Xauusd high, no lower wick. Now look at it. Took an entry very similar to that on GJ about 2 weeks ago, but from the downside to the upside. When we were coming close to, it was around this time, I think it was London Open, where it literally popped down. So it's basically the exact opposite direction, like exact same thing, but the opposite way, if that makes sense. So it was a buy as opposed to the sell. We had a counter closing back prior to it, pretty strong bearish. And then we had the pretty strong bearish, like so. Then we actually had a bit of a long wick, and then we had the following candle just drop. And as soon as it tapped into low of that candle, I just bought it in anticipation. At some point, we know there's a high probability it's going to flip back bullish to create the wick in the opposite direction, which it did. Very similar scenario here, and it's at a level as well. So it's not like it's not tapping into anything. So that could have been a very impulsive entry just there. Really impulsive. Difficult to take, but maybe. Don't at the time again, so there's not much you can do about it. What we do is reassess and wait. GTG, is this the same as crypto? It's Forex. So I mean, it's similar, but it's the Forex markets, so it's actual currency. Still fake money, to be honest. Money is fake. All of cash is fake, to be honest. But right now, the instrument I'm trading is gold. Gold against the US dollar. I do look at crypto, and speaking of, we've got plenty of time till session open. So let's have a look at Bitcoin, and let's start on the weekly candle, and we can see it's still back above this support after that big drop to begin the week. Once again, I'm going to mark in current weekly candles high. If we were to continue bearish, seeing we have that lower high, lower low, don't really have much of a need to pull back up and break the high. If we do so, it could suggest that maybe this support's going to be respected. We could continue to the upside throughout the rest of the week. On to the daily. Now this looks similar to what we had on gold as well, what we have from gold. Previous candle closed with a long liquidity wick to the upside. So therefore, what would normally happen in this situation is, if we were to continue bearish, usually just create a small upper wick and then begin to break below the previous and continue to the downside. Seeing we pull back further, then that would likely suggest to me as a high probability at this point that perhaps we're going to break the previous daily candle's high and then begin to flip the weekly candle back bullish. We're popping back above with support, so if we, well, you won't have the confirmation until obviously of the daily closure, but if this daily candle closed bullish engulfing, then in my opinion there's a high probability that price is going to continue to bounce off the current level. We could be well back above 60k by the end of the week. Structure wise, the daily structure is still bullish from this big impulse till the all-time high from 50k. So as long as we remain above it, and we did tap into it, we are still above it. We are technically bullish in structure onto the 4 hour. That structure is bearish. You can see we're back at a resistance, so I'll just mark that whole level in. I'm gonna mark in the most recent support. It's just here on the 4 hour. And once again, once we pop above that resistance, we've got some pretty clean traffic, and we're likely going to flip. That lines up with the previous daily candle. We're also likely going to flip the weekly structure bullish at that point. The weekly candle. Onto the 30-minute. That too remains bearish until closure above this point here. I consider this to be a pause, not a swing. No 2 consecutive candle pull back in the opposite direction. So what I would be saying is, just be adjusting the zone a little bit. We begin to break above the resistance, forming high low, higher high. There's a high probability at that point there. Price will continue, and like I mentioned, break the previous daily candle high, flip the weekly candle bullish, and that could be us to continue to the upside for the week. Now, what I can see is below the resistance, we've just recently formed a minor support here on a 30-minute time frame. So we know that if we were to continue bullish, there is not much of a need for us to start closing below that support. If we do so, tap in, reject, and begin to pull away from the catalyst candle, which closes below the support on the 30-minute time frame, I'd be looking for a sell to take it back down towards the previous daily / current daily candles low. So sells below at support at 56,720. Now price did pop back down to it only to respect it. Then I'd be looking for the buys above that level. Be looking for the catalyst, my catalyst within price action for a potential buy option from that level. And if it does pull up yet again to reject that resistance, 57,527, I'd be looking to sell it. And there is actually some valid buys just now. If price breaks zone high yet again, we've got an engulfing candle bouncing off support from the previous candle. If price was to break the high just now, in my opinion, it's a valid entry. In anticipation, or right up towards that 57,535. That's what I'd be looking at on Bitcoin personally. So potentially could be pretty much triggered into a trade just now. So look a bit like that. Bitcoin, I don't trade it live. Just keeping an eye on it for potential future trading of it. That's what you could potentially be looking at just now. And that would have worked absolutely perfectly on those days. It's all good. Tabang, good day to you. Welcome as always. Good to see you. User 344. Good day to you. Danny. Welcome guys. I don't know, man. Look at that rejection. YouTube, what's up? Talk to me. So for me, there's nothing on GJ again. I'm probably gonna put GJ to bed. Don't trade it often at the best of times. That's the thumbnail. I reckon it's a real good one today. It's a cracker. SP4 Sevsky. Gold chart is clean. Yep, gold is much cleaner than GJ. GJ has been horrendous. I agree. GJ has been absolutely crazy. The volume on it is just out of this world at the moment. Apart from that last candle on gold, GJ has just absolutely trumped gold on pretty much every single candle. The volume is just crazy. There's 70 pips an hour, almost 80 pips. When you're looking at that candle maybe 2-3 weeks ago, that would be probably 15-20 pips. Excuse me. What are we looking at, guys? YouTube, anyone in any trades right now? Talk to me. Trent, thank you for the follow. Tyrese, good day to you. I want to see how this candle closes on gold. The other 15 closes. There's going to be any potential London Open entries. Oh, it's 6 pips to that zone, so you get that. Oh. I've just updated the stream record. Still a bloody good stream, really good record. 82.6% win rate, so going well, guys. Henry, what app, website? This is TradingView. So TradingView is a lot easier to chart on than MetaTrader. MetaTrader is the terminal I use to execute my live trades on. But for the life of me, I cannot chart on it. I tried so hard and it's just a pain in the backside, to be honest. Really difficult to use in my opinion. Some prefer it, I just don't. I much prefer TradingView. It's so much more easy to work out all the drawing tools and that. Wow, Bitcoin has not moved. Thing is, with Bitcoin, I don't anticipate moving all that much during this time of day. It's more an MY thing, to be honest. I think it moves more in the Asian session as well. I think the two main markets, if I'm not mistaken, for crypto is the US, obviously, and South Korea. So hence why it probably moves more during the Asian session than what it does during the London session. That's the only thing putting me off trading it live on stream at the moment is that, because I think it's best kept for NY or closer to it, or again during the Asian session, which most of you aren't on stream for either way. Henry, thank you for the follow. Follow, share, do all that good stuff. TikTok, smash that screen. Another Henry. Same Henry. Crypto Lane, good day to you, my friend. Welcome. I'm just looking at seeing, was there another way for me to get involved? Even the 5-minute didn't give me any option. It literally just pumped straight from that support without any warning. So in this case, this is pure buy stop is the only way, in my opinion, you could have got involved. Which isn't really the way I trade. I do take, obviously, pretty much all my entries, most of them are anyway stop orders. Impulse entries, I need to see how price approaches. That one, it was approaching from way too far below for me to take an impulse entry. So that's all good. I just reassess and wait. Low burner Bitcoin, it's not moved. Oh, what's going on here? PT, all about you. Thank you for the follow. And the sad face, no sad faces. Thank you as well for the follow. And look at that rejection. So now I need to see how price reacts to this previous resistance. If it does hold its support, we potentially could be looking for buys above it. And I'd still trust the buys so long as price remains above 23.93 at this point. Cemetery Walker, good day to you. Welcome back. Alexander, welcome. I used to be a bit of a cemetery walker. Sounds pretty sus, doesn't it? But what I mean by that is, where I used to live, at the back of it, there was a golf course, and we used to walk through. It was a public golf course. You could walk through it. On the other side of it, there was a park, and next, like, it was connected to a cemetery, which was a public cemetery, which you honestly used to walk past. Like, the footpath was the dirt footpath. You kind of walking through the cemetery at the same time, so you just take dogs for a walk around there. Pretty cool area, to be honest. Probably not the most. So I'm probably a bit of an eerie place to be walking through at night. That's sometimes when we used to do it. There'd be plenty of rabbits on the golf course, and dogs used to love chasing.
Morning, Justin.
Here he is. Welcome. Long time.
How we doing?
All good, brother. How about yourself?
All good, thank you. All good.
Yeah.
Slowly getting there. Yeah.
Nice one. Been busy?
Yeah. I've been very busy. So slowly getting a grasp of everything. Last machine came in this week, so
Nice one.
got a couple of days to do some own work now. So here I am, just popping on.
Yeah.
See what we can find.
Yeah. The
Show
boy
some
GG.
support.
What's that?
Well, I'm looking at EU buys on the next candle, potentially.
Yeah, I like that.
If we can close higher to this, quite close to this wick.
Yeah.
Just to fill the rest of that range. It's still bearish on the M30, but
I like it.
Quite like it coming up to tap that level. It's bullish across the board other than that, so
and you got,
we'll see.
Yeah, and you got daily kind of probabilities now on your side. High, low, higher, high. So I do like it. I think it looks good.
This is going to push really. Might push a little bit now. I'm not opposed to that.
It just depends if it pushes now. But I think Mr. Bill had a very similar idea, but based on the 2 hour, which is also closing in the next 3 minutes. So you both could be looking at the same type of entry. I like it. Could be watching that. Oh, Bitcoin, it's making a move. There you go, guys. So it would have worked. In this circumstance, I'd be at break even. That would be job done. So I definitely would have secured something. You've had about 20 pips on the table. 18. I would have probably secured something. Nice to see it play out. The analysis absolutely spot on. I'm assuming no one took the trade though. Alright. Is there any potential options for the open? And for me, no. My concern on gold is it could tap into this previous resistance and bounce off it, and could get stuck in a poor entry. So I'd rather let it do its thing just now. If it does pull back, going to retest, and is it going to respect 23.96? If it does, then you can potentially look for buy options. If it drops below it, 23.93 could be a level to buy it from as well. But 4 hour counter probability is the upside, so yeah, I can't see any potential entries on gold just now, to be honest. The only other way I'll get involved, if this thing rips to the upside at the open without low wick and taps into the resistance, then I'll just sell it.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Franco. How are you, brother?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Yeah, all good. All good, thank you very much. What are you
still difficult circumstances?
Yeah, charts are still pretty much all over the place at the moment. A lot of volume. The EU looks really good. That's a good day to you.
Pardon me?
Oh, no, mate. I was just commenting in
Okay,
chat. Flyboy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, guys. So EU, again, I don't trade it, but EU looks good for a buy. Not if it drops on now, but lower wick entry as it breaks, potentially.
That's the plan.
Yeah, I like it. Nice strong close in the alley as well. Wow, high, low. You've got counter probabilities across the board at the moment.
And it has sort of tapped in on the lower time frames to an extent.
Yep. True. And this is even better. I like that. Popped up, now popped down, create low wick. I'd be saying buy stop.
Yeah. Kind of like exactly what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
Still have time, it could close better.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a really nice entry just now if it breaks. And the good thing is you can manage stop loss quite easily on this one. You could, if it triggers in, you could already adjust stop loss to just below the previous entry counter's low. Because if it's a high, low, high, high at that point there, has really not much need to pull back and break its own low yet again. Mohammed, what are you expecting? Gold, buy or sell? Well, I was looking for a buy above that point there, but just ripped to the upside. It's creating a lower wick, so I'm not looking for that impulse sell. I want to say it reacts to 2400, 2401. I mean, it's rejected 2400. There's resistance at 24 0102 505 roughly. I want to see what happens when price taps into that level but does reject. So right now I think it's more bullish than bearish, just current price action within the current daily candle. But seeing we're so close to that resistance, I'd prefer to look for the sell options, but I can't just sell. I need to wait for it to tap into a level that I've determined as a level I want to get involved in trade, and that is this area of resistance. So that's what I'm currently waiting for. BJ rejecting. No entries on BJ. GU looks okay as well, but there's a bit of resistance. Oh, EU, all right. You guys in?
In.
I don't trade EU personally, but it would be a valid entry. Bitcoin, let's come back to entry. All right, so again, my focus is gold. Wide grip pull-ups at the gym today. First exercise, and I was pretty much gassed after it. It was a struggle after it. Big struggle because I couldn't lift near as heavy as what I could on any of the other sets after it. Did 3 sets of 10. Struggle to get. The last set was a struggle, but oh man. Surprised I could do it, to be honest.
The old man still got it.
Yeah. True. It's harder these days because I've actually, I don't know, I've put in a few kilos of muscle, but it's more to lift. At the same time, there's more muscle lifting that few extra kilos. So
True. Yeah. It's you don't realize how heavy you are until you're just sort of there dangling.
exactly. That's a big telltale, isn't it?
Yeah.
You gotta try to pull yourself back up, and it's like, oh shit. You've got to try to picture it. It's like you're hanging on for dear life or something.
Exactly.
And then you think, oh, who am I kidding? What am I doing this for?
I do like a back day, so
Yeah, I do as well. Back and shoulders.
probably my favorite. Yeah, definitely my favorite day to do.
RV warm banger.
GG, crazy.
Thank you for the
Just,
slide.
Coming back again to the entry
Yeah.
point.
It is.
It's
It's
so nasty.
keeps the volume, but now it's just in this range. So now it's you need to, in my opinion, wait for it to come to support or resistance. Current daily high, or is that? Yeah, around the current daily candle high, the resistance it needs to pull back to that for a sell option. Buys above it, buys above the support, or sells below. What's the best site app for people who are new to stock trading? It's Forex trading, Gbpjpy.com. I had it up here yesterday. That's where you can go. It's for free. You can sign up and join. Sign up to an account, all for free, and it helps you with terminology and just ins and outs about trading. But that's the best place to start. And gold really wants to pop up to resistance now. Crypto lane, do you use top of the wicks as your support resistance, not the counter bodies? Yes, I do. So at the top of any resistance is the highest point of any bearish candle. At the bottom of any support, it's the lowest point of any bullish candle. So that would be now the support. Yeah, so I include the wicks because the amount of times you see price reject. Other trades just use horizontals. If it works for them, by all means, but for me it doesn't. And like I use the whole area because we see price often tap into it and respect it. So if I was to take impulse trades or whatever as price broke, for instance, let's just say I had a little marked in here, I'd likely get wrecked often than not, because what you see is often it will break below, but it doesn't actually close below. It did here, but it only closed back above. So what I prefer is have the zone and then make sure we're closing below the wicks, or if not below it, closing below the bodies, and then we create the upper wick and then potential entry as it breaks after that. Pleasure, mate. Pleasure to have you back. Oh, flipping again. Pickings at the minute. What Jet? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome one and all. Welcome. Ask questions, feel free. YouTube, if there's anyone out there. Awfully quiet on YouTube. I'm assuming some of you are in trades. Let us know what are you trading right now? Or rejecting. XRP, the phishing chick. I don't invest in it. I don't invest in crypto at the moment. Thank you for the follow anyway. I used to invest in XRP, but a long time ago. Sold out. Long time ago. I'm talking about back in the day where there weren't like thousands and thousands of crypto. I'm talking about 2017. Alright, gold liquidity counter right now. It's broken the high, now breaking the low. It's high probability to continue down, but we've got some previous resistance which we have not yet retested since breaking it, so I'm not going to sell into that. We'll wait to see what happens at that level. YouTube, is anyone in any trades? What's the deal? How are we going?
Did anyone take the EU trade?
I'm in EU trade.
Actually, if that was me on my timeline, I would have taken it on the retest. I would have had the buy limit instead.
Just here.
On the you can just check on the 2 hour. It will be like on the there.
Yeah, interruption. That's not bad. Bad actual entry, to be honest.
That is what I would have been looking at if I was to take that trade. If you take it from there, you have a better stop loss, and
yeah,
given that it's going with the structure, it is way better.
Yeah, it's a good entry point as well. I still think it's good to go with it at the moment. But yeah, that's a really good entry point. It's starting to thunder here. We had an earthquake here yesterday, apparently. I didn't even know. Last time we had it, I felt it.
Well, it can't be that big.
No, it wasn't. It was 4 point something. The last one was 5.2 or something, 5.1. I felt that one. That was crazy. I remember seeing it eating breakfast right here, and then all of a sudden, ooh, hang on a minute, this isn't good. Been in a bigger earthquake. Really, it literally, or almost shit the bed. I was in bed when it happened. Woke me up. How's that for an alarm? At about 7 a.m. Woke up to the fan crashing to the floor. TV was almost off the table. I was in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and I ran down the staircase out of that building. All right, so it's retesting. 15 minutes closed. No lower wick. No upper wick, sorry. That's breaking. See how it reacts to 23.93 point. CryptoLink, are you just using a 15-30 minutes for the most recent levels to trade off? Yeah, more so. I mean, 4 hour is a stronger area that I want to see price react to. Or you often see stronger reactions to it, I should say. But obviously in between, you're going to have more 30-minute, 15-minute levels, and that's where a lot of the time the entries will be taken from. Well, Carter, maybe so. Welcome and thank you. So if this is a 30-minute on gold, I'd be probably looking to sell right now. I'm not quite trusting it with 30-minute open at the moment. Right for the closure, which in the meantime, likely not going to give me it because it's going to make the move in the meantime, or it's going to eat into the margin anyway. Once again, I want to see how price reacts to power level, and I'm just going to patiently wait. Belltown, Melbourne, man. Crypto Lake Melbourne as well. Nice one. Sweet AU. Gold trying to pop back above this support or previous resistance. Hence why there is no entry based off the 15 in this circumstance for me. How's the weather been the last few days here? Crypto, like, we've been lucky for winter. It's been a balmy UK summer. And I'm still in like snow weather gear, basically. Half the time I rock around with 2 pairs of trackies on. I'm not joking, 2 pairs of trackies, about 6 or 7 layered tops. Crypto Lane, you just got back from Bali, so still cold. Oh man, yeah. I'm about to go back over to Thailand. I usually spend quite a large portion of the year over there, so I'm going back in just a bit under 2 weeks from now. So obviously the weather very similar to Bali. We'll be streaming from there. Probably not the first few days or the first week maybe, but otherwise you will see me on stream from there. Back in Bali October for winning as well. Super pumped, amazing weather. Yeah, it's I love all those there. To be honest, I've never been to Bali, but assuming it's very similar to parts of Thailand anyway. For me, I absolutely love, I don't know, it's just me, I prefer that type of I don't know, lifestyle. I love how you can just get food 24 hours a day. You just go down the street. It's not so precious like in Melbourne anyway. You've been in Thailand heaps as well? Love it? Yeah. They're cool places, man. Mr. Phil, Ben's asking you if you took EU or buy limit. Might be busy. Got a pretty nice trade after the stream yesterday. Did call it in the VIP. Some did take it, which was good. It was a gold buy, and that was good for around 20 pips. But otherwise, it's been a tricky week. Three trades, 1 win, 1 break even, and 1 loss. GJ's trade was very, very small entry as per what I've said throughout the week and throughout the last 2 weeks because of the sheer volume on it. Not worth going, you know, for lack of a better term, balls deep, to be honest. So if I am trading GJ at this stage, it's just wider stop loss, very small lot size, giving it a wider berth as well, not looking to secure it the 10. Also sort of a set and forget. I actually mentioned that in a VIP. It's the only way to really trade at the moment. Gold bouncing off that resistance. Quickly check what's going on today. So at the RBA governor speaking today, assuming it was maybe more of a hawkish stance on interest rates because the Aussie dollar has actually, off the back of it, it's been on way up throughout the day. Maybe they've come out saying not likely to cut rates anytime soon, which is obviously good for currency strength. Moving forward, we've got unemployment claims for the US dollar, 30 minutes into my session, so that is obviously of high impact. Need to be very wary of that if you are trading into MY. Moving forward for the remainder of the week, it's pretty crystal clear. CAD news not really going to affect anything I trade, and yeah, nothing else. So that's it for the remainder of the week. There's only really one more high impact news event that would potentially impact gold. That is unemployment claims to come, unless, as we know, something goes on around the world, which would do, and that will obviously also impact the price of gold. Jakub, thank you for the follow. Just a little bit more silver today, just another few ounces. Plus 100 odds NBA bets. Good day to you, Josh. Good day, mate. So London Open candle is pretty much back where it started now on gold. Indecision candle at the minute that has tapped into that previous level and bounced off it. So while we're trading within that high of that resistance of the consolidation and the resistance here at 401.50 to 401.50, there is not really any clean option. I'd rather wait for it to form the support a bit lower down or form a resistance higher up at this point. Just consolidating, so it's very difficult price action to get a clean entry. Nick, good day to you. Good afternoon. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for a message. I don't know. YouTube was not what the deal was. Has been very quiet. SB4 Sevsky. Switching back to gold after how GJ has been recently. Yeah, I usually only trade gold. I mean, GJ is the secondary pair, which I will analyze and look at. Look, to be honest, I trade both and I analyze both, and I choose one to focus on. But it's always gold. I tend to always steer towards gold, and it's my preferred pair to trade. So, not trade GJ much at all this year, to be honest. YouTube, if you could, please make sure to hit that like button. To be honest, I probably will put GJ to bed for the time being. I'll continue to do the analysis, but I'll probably only focus on trading gold. Just feel a lot more comfortable trading it. Hussein, g'day to you. Welcome. Yucky Nick. Silver should move first. If so, long gold. Yeah, silver is more volatile of the two. So I should look at against the US dollar. That's against the Australian dollar because I invest in physical silver. I mean, I would trade it, but there's not much point because they're pretty hold on, let me save this chart. Let me add it. See how similar it is to gold. That's silver. Yeah, quite similar, as to be expected. Both are precious metals. Silver has a lot more use case though. You guys won't even know it, but a lot of the products you guys consume, electronic products, especially phones and all that stuff, contain silver, a lot of silver in it. People are often consumers without even being aware of it. Definitely in a downtrend. Maybe it's something to keep an eye on. Alright, so gold's closed below. Right back in that consolidation. There is no sell for me at the moment. Reason is you have absolutely no margin. It could easily reject that support. So 6 pips in, which is basically right in the middle of the level of consolidation. So unfortunately for me, I'm not going to take a sell at the moment. Well, it's not unfortunate, it just is what it is. It's not valid, and GJ is now going to make the move, isn't it? Nice strong closure, but not really a low wick. It's already melting. Bloody typical. Very typical GJ, but all good. Yeah, Yucky. Silver should move. Yep, read that. Sorry. Tintin, teach me, please. Just watch the streams regularly, mate. I mean, if you want to know more, send me a DM. But yeah, otherwise, just the best place to start is watching the streams. Yucky Nick, 25.50 to 26.30 target, unless it breaks 27.60. 26.30. $26.70 looks a decent first target. I mean, what I'd be looking at personally on silver just now is if it popped back up to crane up a week and broke its own low again. That'd be a valid entry in my opinion to take itself back down to 26.70. Below that level, you're running straight into more support, so it's a bit tricky below that level. Based off the weekly though, does look good for a continuation. Very strong bearish candle. So I'd be looking for pullbacks from within it. The daily structure is still technically bullish. Where I've got that horizontal is where I'll flip on a close below it, so it's almost back at that level. 4 hour is definitely bearish. And M30 is, oh, you can almost argue it's a swing, but I'd say it's still bearish. So therefore, technically it's the same bias as gold. 3 versus 1 to the downside. I prefer to sell it. It's just a matter of now where from. But pull back to crane up a week. Or stops below current candle's low. You say? I'm on YouTube. Nice one. 4K? Is that you say? Welcome. Make sure to subscribe. Nice one. Welcome, mate. So YouTube, down below in the description is where you get all the details on obviously everything I do. Make sure to follow me on IG and all that stuff as well. Get them for education, get a little bit of an insight into some personal things. It's my lovely lady. There's my little man with his bling. This is me over in my office at my home in Land Tide. This is me in my office right now. That's the setup in. It's pretty impressive. It's a better computer than this one. It's a really impressive one. But yeah. Left. Done for today. Have a good one. Nice one. Good. Well done, mate. Well done today as well. You did well. Well on that gold trade. So well done. All good, brother. All good. Just yeah. It's being still quite difficult, but it's all good. Not much you can do about it.
Justin.
Yeah.
Maybe there could be some cells on GU right now. So we are creating an upper wick.
If it breaks own low.
It breaks on your own low.
Did it seem drop at the open?
Yeah, it was going down.
Yeah, and now it's popping back up.
But I need to look.
Yeah, it looks good. If it breaks own low again, then it does look good. Yeah, G looks good for sales, guys. Nice strong catalyst in the previous candle. It actually closed below the bodies of the candles to the left, so I really like that as a confirmation that we could be ready to continue below the support. We are still technically bearish on the 30-minute time frame as well, so now we've broken a support and we're pulling back up above it. So if we were to respect the support, there is no need for us to pull back down and break our own low yet again. If we do so, what this suggests to me is that we've just grabbed some more liquidity from back above the support, and there's a higher probability once it breaks again that it will come back down to the next level. So that's, in my opinion, a pretty valid entry at this point for a sell option on GU. That's what I'd be personally looking at. The life lessons. You always get life lessons here, not just trading advice. All fun and games. You gotta enjoy it. Yeah, so GU sells. Stop loss will be the entry count was higher, your target's the support. VIP guys, I'll be on, or what I normally do on Thursday is I do the pre-MY update live. I send a link in for you guys and I record that part of it, and then I go straight into like a pre-MY session. I don't usually stay on all that long though. Sometimes until the open, sometimes before, it just depends. So I'll be doing that later. GU sales are probably in if people are taking it. SB, thank you for the follow.
I'm in, Justin.
Nice one. Volumes tend to have died off a little bit since the open. Okay, tapped into support. Gold is tricky. 15-minute is a mess. Yeah, it's, in my opinion, you need to wait for it to create some clean price action again. It's just very choppy at the moment. Not making it easy for entries. Thank you for the sub. Nick, welcome buddy to the VIP. Seeing you popped in there. Alright, JJ has that support. Bounced into the support. Now, options for me on GJ right now would be waiting to see, first of all, in this case, I'd really like to see the actual M15 close bearish and then look for the following candle to close bullish engulfing, leaving a liquidity wick to the downside without it making a massive move back into the range for it to be valid. But at this rate, it may not do so. Looking back bullish just now. So if if this candle closed like so, next followed by next one to close 15-minute bullish engulfing. And it's going to leave the M30 looking pretty much like this on wick to the downside. And that's a catalyst to suggest to grab liquidity from this support. The new candle opens up, creates a tiny low wick and begins to break. That's a pretty decent entry in my opinion. It's a valid entry. Gusto, I did one-on-one with him. By far one of the best mentors ever. Thank you, brother. Jay, I'm thinking it was Gusto. Yeah, now I know who it is. Cheers, bro. Appreciate it. I do care. That's the difference. I do care. So I've always said it. I give a shit more than others, but it's true. Like anyone approaches me for help, I put in as much time and effort as I possibly can to ensure they understand things and give them the best opportunity to progress. Alright, so it's closing more. Yes, it is closing strong bearish. So now it's still valid if we get a bullish engulfing. Not valid on a sell because we're above support. Gold is horrendous at the moment. Absolutely no idea what it wants to do. It is pretty much stuck at entry. Give Jay a follow too, guys, by the way. Very funny man. Are you quite active on TikTok, mate? Not sure, because I know you started a YouTube channel with your comedy. So if you are active on TikTok, let us know.
So my GU trade's still valid. I'm still in.
Yep. $15. One back low from the 15. Need this thing to obviously flip and be okay.
Yeah, it would be good if we broke the low of the 50.
Previous 15, yeah.
So previous, so then it's clear direction.
Correct. Very clean traffic to the left. Phoenix, thank you for the follow. From Melbourne, man. How about you? Oof, bouncing a bit. BJ also not.
Justin, on that EE trade.
Yep.
Obviously on the M5 prior to taking it, we had sort of tapped in, but I guess we'd closed back in that zone, rejected, come back up. Should have really waited for that tap in.
Just here, you mean?
And then look.
Tap in and then bounce off it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at this point, but again, it's all hindsight. Still look good as a valid entry. Yes. Tough one.
Sullivan.
That's it. I don't trade EU, so didn't take that one. Only trade GJ and gold. Been done once today on GJ, so just waiting patiently. Going down. Still pushing a bit. You're in Tasmania. It's the best app to start off with. Well, to chart on TradingView. This is just the easiest to use all drawing tools. As a trading terminal, you're likely, depending on what broker you use, but you know, likely going to be using MetaTrader 5 or maybe possibly C-Trader. Best place to learn just basic terminology and what certain things mean, and you know what definition of a swing trader, scalp trader, different type of strategies. Just a little bit of, you know, A to B about that all is just this website here, Gbpjpy.com. You can create an account. It's for free, so might as well do it.
Here looking okay on the next 1 hour, depending on how the current one closes.
GU or what? Sorry, say again. GU.
Nope, GA.
Oh, GA. Sorry, man. Yeah, it's looking really good. Bouncing off support. It's got a resistance at the support. If it closes above it, looking absolutely mint. These are my favorite entries. That sort of analyst out of support. So new candle, bit of low wick, and then entry above the catalyst candle. Pablo, thank you for the follow and thank you for sharing. Been looking at this for months, Phoenix. We definitely come to the right place. Just make sure to watch me on a daily. If you want to know any more, you can send me a DM. But yeah, you'll learn a lot from the streams. Michael, thank you for the follow. Getting up towards that 1,000 mark on TikTok now, so it's good. Tough day at the office. First loss in, I can't remember, when was the last time I took a loss? It was a pre-MY call with the members about a month ago. Almost. About 3 weeks ago, I think. On a Monday, 3.5 weeks ago. Taking a few break evens, but otherwise the wins in between, and obviously had quite a few days of late, no trades, but been a really good few months. July was my best month of the year. Prior to that, June was my best month of the year. Both those I had nice winning streaks. Michael, my thoughts on funded accounts. Where do I start? I see Ben smiling. Oh no. FTMO, that's the only one that I believe in. Yep, I've had an unfortunate experience myself. Is what it is. Comes with it. You never know with these funded accounts, to be honest. Yeah, I had unfortunate experience with a big, really large account. But is what it is. The bank won't reimburse me on the fee because they claim it to be the investment gone wrong, where really it's not. It's a service. But not going to beat the bank anyway. There's no point fighting with them. So yeah. What's your thoughts on it, Ben? I see you unmute yourself.
Yeah, I think if you get the right one.
Yeah.
Some of the brokers are starting to do one. So I know IC Funded are looking to launch something soon.
Yeah.
In fact, they might have already launched.
I don't think in Australia we can apply for a funding account for IC market. I'm pretty sure we can't.
There's different ones, different territories.
Yeah, because
I know Oanda were doing one as well, but I guess it's about probably the same as that.
Probably, because I went to have a look and it says page cannot be found. It's that 404 whatever, so it's been blocked here in Oz. Yeah. So let me see if I can IC markets funded account.
Yeah, I'm just looking for it. Do not accept traders from basically anywhere.
IC funded, yeah.
So USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Hong Kong, Belarus, Belgium, Spain, rogue. So I could have a go on that one. I don't see Thailand on the list, Justin, and I'm sure you can come up with something somewhere, somehow. Wink, wink.
Yes.
Nudge, nudge.
It's very true.
There you go. So there you go, my friend. Sorted.
There's ways around it.
I'm sure there might be.
Could be. Good point. And I like the fact that some of these big brokers are now entering a space, because there is no way IC markets are going to do the dirty on you. They're just too big of a company. They have too much capital at stake to do anything dodgy. Oanda especially. Oanda is even bigger, I think. So them coming into the space is a good thing. Prior to that, I mean, you guys seen what happens. A lot of them disappear. A lot of them change rules during your challenge without giving you a warning. They'll just send you an email. You've done such and such. No longer you've breached your account. So it's what it is for these funding accounts. But
oh mate, you can do the Oanda one.
Yeah.
From Australia. Yeah, you can do that.
Is that up and running?
I think so, yeah.
Or beta version?
I'm pretty sure it's up and running.
We can look at the charts. Oh, JJ. Should I give it one more crack, guys? But it's gonna, if it makes the move now, forget it. But if it closed like so, then it's technically valid. So once again, I'm talking about like not even a quarter of my normal lot size on JJ right now. Yeah, so there's going to be hopefully ways around it. IC markets, and maybe I wonder.
I mean, it's quite reasonably priced as well. IC funded.
Oh really?
You get half a mil for $2,500.
Wow.
100 grand you get for $500.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. decent rules. Yeah, looks pretty solid.
Okay. Could be options.
We'll chat.
No doubt. No doubt. Oh man, GJ, look at that. Stop loss again. This is a 15-minute candle.
Just
I'm
in
gonna
the
jump off,
meantime,
Tristan.
I closed
Catch you
my
there.
trade.
Sorry. No worries, Ben. All good, man. I'll chat to you for sure. Franco?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh god, look at
I
that.
closed in the meanwhile my trade.
Yeah, bounced. Unfortunately, once again, the signals within price action are good. It's just not going our way today. So, yeah, bit unlucky, mate. What are you doing? Are you trying to pop back up?
Yeah, EU, for me, EU was always valid so long as it's not break below the 1 hour candle. If the 1 hour candle was still holding, then it was still valid.
Yeah,
And it
still just above it.
And I think it's going to close like weak bearish, almost close to the top, and that would be very nice for the continuation.
Yeah, if it does. So you want this 30 to close up near its high?
Exactly. If it closes up near that high, then it would be very good for continuation, because on the 1 hour it would be great if it closes like that.
Yeah,
like near the top. On the next candle, I don't think it will have to do any retest again. It will not have to create that much of a lower wick.
Not at all. You just pop up. Alright, get ready, JJ, guys. Once again, wide, give it a wide berth, wide stop loss, small entries. High is 339, so about 559.
Okay, I'm looking to take a small position on GA because it's a counter trend, so I don't really want to go in.
Yeah, looks good as well.
Yeah,
looks really good. All right, GJ, guys, so almost been triggered in. There's some entry. Not in, but that's what I'm looking at. One last crack at it. So we've got the bullish engulfing on the 15. It's close to the M30. Long wick to the downside, bouncing into the support formed at the daily low. Break above the current counter's high yet again. In my opinion, it's a solid entry. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, pulling back. Alright, let's see. I'm in. Crazy volume on JJ at the moment. Whatever reason I got treated at 5.5. Let's see. I'm playing ball JJ today. It's really all over the shop, isn't it? Every time I get in anyway, so alright, I've closed half. I'm on JJ. RJ, thank you for the follow. Boring trade.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
I'm aiming for the 15 to close. If it closes bearish, I'm just going to close the whole thing. I gotta get going. I'm doing overtime here at the moment.
Sound right, boys.
Hitting into my dinner time at the moment, GJ.
It sound right, boy.
Come on, my friend, do something. Alright, so 7 pips on the table. Get to break even is going to take me out, so I'm going to try to stop to above below the entry candle, the current candle. $15 is about to close. Pablo, thank you once again for sharing. Ryan, g'day to you. That's a nice strong closure on the 15. All right, there we go. There's your 10 plus, there's 12. Consider to start securing. I'm definitely at break even now. There we go, and there's the W to end the stream. We've got one back. Hold on, guys. There we go, it's pumping now. I'm not secured nothing yet. But you can start to secure. There's about 15 pips on the table. Well done. On that note, I'm going to end the stream, guys. I need to go make dinner because I've got things to do still with the members. If you got that trade, let me know. Hit the like button. Well done. I'm being patient. It was a tough one to sit through. Still made sense though. It's just GJ being GJ. So here's what it is. So here we go. Moving forward. Tomorrow, guys, I'll be on from around 7:30 a.m. UK time. Also, if you want to know any more information, guys, you know what to do. Send me a DM, TikTok, YouTube, links, and all that down below. How you can contact me. I think that's about it. Members, I'll be on in a few hours from now. Catch you guys then. And yeah, well done.
Thank you, man.
Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye for now.
Nice one, Justin. Have
Cheers,
a nice
mate.
time.
You too, man. Catch you later.
Yep.